What's up, everybody? Welcome to Africa Sport View. This is Erasmus, and we are going to react to the last 16 games of AFCON 2023. So, with some shockers, beautiful matches, teams that surprised us, superpowers got kicked out. What AFCON is this? In my own opinion, I believe this is the best AFCON that we have ever witnessed. Best AFCON. I understand the year that Zambia won AFCON was also great, and there was a lot of surprises and so on. But I'm telling you, this one to me, in my own opinion, was or is still the greatest AFCON I have ever watched. There are AFCONs that I never watched. So 1940, 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, I didn't watch those AFCON. But to the AFCONs that I have watched, this is the greatest AFCON I've ever watched. We started with the round of 16 with the games between Angola and Namibia. Angola had a day advantage that they have rested after they played their last group match. They were the better team still. Also, they won their group, so they came on top of their group. And Namibia, on the other hand, came as the third best in their group. So I was very optimistic with my country, the Brave Warriors, that they would do something, probably win. So we got an advantage where their goalkeeper got sent out. They got a red card, and we're supposed to use that advantage and give them a counter-attacking football goal, and then we allow our defender to be sent off as well. So there was 2 red cards in this game in the first half. First half, 2 red cards. Namibia got a red card. Angola got a red card. It was one of the humiliating games because the advantage that we had. This is the first match that we played in AFCON this year that we had pole position. Namibia had pole position. The whole game, Namibia had pole position. And what I question this team is like, we are not patient enough. Namibia is not patient enough. When they get the ball, all they want to do is run and attack. Sometimes you just need to knock the ball around, rotate it, calm down, calm the game down. You have a 1 man more, a 1 man extra advantage. You have to take that advantage of that. But we're rushing everything. So, man, Namibia got humiliated 3-0. But they did their history. First win at AFCON. First time to get out of the group. First time to have a clean sheet at AFCON. That's history. So to Namibia, that was a success at AFCON. But the fact that we had an opportunity to go to the quarter final, so I feel like we messed up a bit. But I can't be harsh to the boys. They did well. So to beat Tunisia and so on, and through with Mali. Second game was between Equatorial Guinea and Guinea. So right here, I put everything I had on Equatorial Guinea because of the games that they had in their group stage. They beat Ivory Coast 4-0. They were just dominating in their group stage. They drew with Nigeria. So they came on top of their group. So then they got a red card in this game. The game changed. Got beaten by Guinea. Last minute goal. And something that we have witnessed at this AFCON, there was a lot of last minute goals. So that's how Guinea went through to the quarters. Angola went through to the quarters. And then Cape Verde and Mauritania. This one hurt me a bit. Not a fan of either. I was surprised by Cape Verde, how they played in their group stage, and I was very excited for them. But with Mauritania, what hurt me a bit is like they were defending very well. Just to give away the last minute goal by mistake, a defender wanted to head the ball back to the goalkeeper, did not reach the goalkeeper. It went to the striker, and the striker finished. So that's what happened at this match, and it was kind of painful to watch because they tried their best. They defended as a unit. They were very combat. So I felt like they deserved to go to penalties. And penalties, when you come to penalties, everyone's game. So, but Cape Verde won as expected. Everybody expected Cape Verde to win this match. So yeah, Mali Burkina Faso. Mali got beat Burkina Faso 2-1. Any goal in within 10 minutes or that Mali scored first. They did themselves very well, proud. They have the one of the best squad in AFCON. Like if you look player to player, from player to player, they got all the players that played in Europe in the greatest stages of Europe. You know, Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga. Look at these Haidara guys. You look up Besuma. They have a good squad. It's just that sometimes I don't feel their football. I saw the game against Namibia. They were just nowhere to be found in the game. They were very slow. They didn't play the fantastic football. This only thing I have with them, but they know how to win. So they beat you by force. So Mali won the game 2-1. The next game was between Nigeria and Cameroon. As everybody expected it, that Cameroon would be just humiliated. They are just a bad team at the moment. They are not good at all. I understand when people say they have missing players like Mbeumo. So Abubakar just came in the game in the last minute because he was injured. But still, they are a bad team. Onana on the bench. And they are a very bad team. So Nigeria took a win just like expected. And then Egypt versus DR Congo, another surprise package. Everybody expected Egypt to win, although Egypt was poor in their group stage. All what Egypt did this AFCON is draw every game they have played. They have drawn every game they have played. So in the group stage, they draw all the games 2-2. All the games that they played 2-2. And then they came to the last 16, they drew 1-1 with DR Congo. They got a red card as well. They went to penalties. DRC won 8-7 penalties. So it wasn't the best match to watch. I enjoyed the penalties more than anything else. So yeah, DR Congo go to the next round. Another northern country, Egypt, was kicked out of AFCON. Senegal versus Ivory Coast. What a surprise package this was. This was now the most surprise package. Because Ivory Coast, when I watched them in the group stage, they were slow. They didn't know what to do. They were bad at football. They were just second best to every ball in the game of Equatorial Guinea. They couldn't put passes together. No, even 1-2 passes. They were just horrible. And then they came into the game with Senegal. Senegal scored, I think, in the 8th minute there. As from there until the 120th minute, Ivory Coast dominated Senegal in every position of the pitch. At the back, in the midfield, at the winger. So I saw Nicolas Pepe running with this ball. I'm like, I was surprised by this. By Nicolas Pepe doing all this. So they were really good. I was excited. I enjoyed their game. The way they were passing the ball. It's like you are watching one of a Premier League club. And great passes were great. They were knitting a lot of passes together. They were just very good, better than Senegal. They got their penalty in the 80th minute there through Nicolas Pepe. When Hala came in, he pushed a through ball to Nicolas Pepe, the goalkeeper. Mendy knocked Pepe down. and then they were awarded the penalty by VAR. So they did their best. They went to penalties and they won their penalties 5-4. And the last match, that was yesterday, last match. Who have expected South Africa to beat Morocco? I know South Africa beat Morocco in their qualifying matches. They beat Morocco. So, but this is a tournament. This is the greatest stage. This is the greatest stage in Africa. And when we know, as Morocco did in FIFA World Cup, we just expected Morocco to humiliate South Africa. But one thing that I know South Africa got, is the speed. They got the counter-attacking speed. Their player is fast. They are very fast. Talk about Modau, talk about Mokoena, talk about Zwane with trickery and good passes and so on. So this player, we talk about the speed of Percy Tau. Their striker evidence is not that fast, but is physical as well. So when you look at South Africa, you talk about the speed. They are speedy. They are very fast. They are good at counter-attacking. And what they did is just like, let's hold back. I'm telling you, South Africa didn't play the best football, but they did what they're supposed to do, is to win. All what we care about is to win. Most of the time, I don't. When it comes to this tournament like AFCON, I don't care about how the team play. If my team win, that's what I want. I just want to bring AFCON home, and that's what South Africa did, is to play and win. It doesn't matter if we did it. They did it neat. They did it with fantastic football. No, it didn't matter. What mattered is that they won. So, and this team was capable to beat Morocco. Morocco had lot of chances. You'll see the first half, like with the coming of Hakimi over and over, overlapping, and it just fantastic football. They had chances. They couldn't just convert the chances. So, and I said in my reaction video to that game that it's like it was something scripted. In the 80-something minute, 84th, 85th minute, Morocco got a penalty. They could equalize and just take the game slow, go to penalties or something like extra time, try to win it in extra time. And then the most respected player in their squad, Hakimi, took the penalty and hit the bar. Upper bar. So, missed the penalty. And then they went to now extra time where additional minutes, they got 10 minutes added on. And there was a counter attack. Amrabat fouled a player. He was the last man. Amrabat got a red card. From that foul, the free kick by Mokoena went straight in. Pow! Great free kick. The goalkeeper of Morocco couldn't do anything. He tried his best. He couldn't just catch it. He couldn't just get it. Mokoena said, "Garara here, boy, garara here. We do these things in South Africa. This is our things. These are the things that we do for Mamelodi Sundowns. This is the thing we do in the PSL. Let me show you who we are." They did fantastic. So South Africa won the game. They won it 2-0. Clean sheet. That's all you need from a team. They did themselves proud, and they went to the next round, to quarterfinal. What did I expect from this team? I expected the superpowers to go through. Senegal, Morocco. I expected Equatorial Guinea to go, not the superpower, but I expected them to go through since they are playing with Guinea. Egypt, these are teams that are expected to go through, playing with DR Congo. I know DR Congo have been good, but we are talking about Egypt here. So today, as you are standing, all the northern teams, Northern Africa teams are gone. Talking about Tunisia, group stage, gone. We're talking about Algeria, gone. We're talking about Egypt, gone by DR Congo. We talk about Morocco, beaten by South Africa, gone. And we are talking about the favorites in this match, in this AFCON. People predicted they were on top to win this AFCON. Talk about Senegal, we talk about Morocco, they were favorites to win this AFCON. They're gone. They are out of they are out of AFCON. Now, one of the teams that were favorites now is Ivory Coast. They didn't play it well in their group stage, but they were favorites, so they remain. They are still there. They played beautifully against Senegal. Nigeria still there. So I believe these three teams are the favorites now. Nigeria, Egypt, and Mali. But you cannot take away anything from Cape Verde. They are capable. They are capable of winning this AFCON. They are a physical team. They are very good. I'm expecting a lot from this quarterfinal. So you cannot take anything from South Africa. If they continue this counter-attacking football, they can beat a lot of teams. The only teams I feel like maybe will survive is Mali, because Mali doesn't like the ball as well. They prefer to counter-attack. They just don't want to control the game at all. So I feel like every team that was left in now doesn't like to control the ball. The Ivory Coast is the only team that I saw now in the game against Senegal. They were controlling the whole match. But you look at Nigeria's football, it's counter-attacking football. You talk about DRC, it's about counter-attacking football. South Africa, counter-attacking football. Talk about Angola, counter-attacking football. Guinea, counter-attacking football. Mali, counter-attacking football. The only team that is there that can control the game is Ivory Coast. Now, this regarding to how they played against Senegal, because they controlled and dominated the game. The Elephants dominated. They ate up everything in the game. Every dish that Senegal tried to sway from them, they grabbed it, they ate it up. So that's the only team that I feel like can control the game. But all these teams that are left here, they are counter-attacking football teams. So what are we going to expect from these teams? Just great football and surprises. We'll be surprised Angola knocking out Nigeria. We might be surprised seeing this team knocking out the mighty powers countries. Believe South Africa is going to meet Mali now, if I'm not mistaken. They played before in the group stage. South Africa were beaten 2-0, but South Africa were the better team in the first half of that match. They were the better teams by far. They had chances. Pesita missed the penalty. They had chances, baby. Just the second half, we didn't know how they disappeared in their match. Mali drew with Namibia. They are not really a dominant team, but they have good players. That's one thing that I can tell you. They have good players. They have physical players. So that will be the difference between South Africa and Mali. It's just that Mali got physicality and quality. South Africa have counter-attacking and speed. Like, they got speed. They know where their players are. If Zwane got the ball, you know where Pesitao is running. And that counter-attacking football, just watch it. So, thank you very much for watching this video. Please comment on the comment section. Tell us what did you make of this round of 16. Please subscribe and share our video. You please subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt anybody. Come on, Africans. Let's support one another.